story into sort of a framework so that you have that story being told, but there's a reason for telling that story, and then you're going to have a strong closing because you want a strong opening and you want a strong closing. And you can do all of it in 3 minutes. Trust me, you can. So we're going to talk about that. Then I'm going to have you actually working a little bit on your stories, on your format, your outline. And then if we have time, I'm going to have you guys work with each other and kind of practice talking through it out loud. And then you're going to come up here and we're going to put that on your phones as well so that you have that final for the day's work that you're going to take away, and April's going to be helping you as you guys go through the rest of your training. What questions do you have about our objectives? Anything? No? Okay. All right, let's go then. Tell me about opportunities that leaders have for sharing information. What are some of the kind of communication situations that you've seen or that you think you're going to have as a leader in communicating?
Change, I talked about change.
Good,
The
yes.
future, change.
What were you saying,
Like
Chris?
the future, I talk about like future vision.
Ah, well those are two things actually. The vision, the future, okay, awesome. What else?
Is it supposed to be us specifically, or?
Yeah, anything,
Okay.
yeah, could be.
I don't have tons of opportunities to communicate, but I'm learning of more ways that I can.
Okay, so what would be some that you think you could?
More so just kind of between coworkers, talking about just how we feel about certain things.
Okay.
Trying to make it, spin it more positive.
Ah.
Some of
okay.
that's related to vision, but some of
Yeah.
It's also influence,
Yeah, so influence coworkers.
just by being you. We're gonna have a couple of our HR folks in and out. They're gonna also be helping Marilee to kind of get up to speed, so.
They're not here to test you.
They're not, yeah, this is not, they're not taking notes
They're not
on
taking
you or
notes.
anything. Well, Alex and Andrea will be coming.
Okay, so we have change, we have vision, we have the future, we're looking toward the future, influencing coworkers in a positive way. What else?
Energy
Energy?
that you bring in front of people.
Okay, and that's kind of a component. That actually comes in the next part, but I'm going to put it right here kind of as a reminder because we're going to kind of go into the next phase of this and we'll talk about energy. Energy's huge, and a lot of people don't have it. So, encouragement, okay. As you're leading, you need to have the ability to encourage others.
It's about like communicating a difficult message, but it's always going to be positive.
Yes.
I mean, you can spin it so it's not as bad, but
Right.
we've all been in situations where they have to communicate or have been communicated to difficult messages.
Good. Yeah.
What about coaching or development?
Yes. Coaching, training, or development. Yeah, these are all opportunities where you're going to have to communicate. And what you're going to actually be learning today will apply to any of these. The skills that I'm going to be presenting to you are skills that will help you with life in general, but all of these situations. So with that in mind, when you look at leadership presence, and that's what we're going to go into first, there's really 3 areas of communication within leadership presence. And we're going to look at those one by one. And